So, welcome back to the Dakota Planet Student Spotlight. I believe this is episode 8 right here. And what's your name?
Cassidee Bolton.
What grade are you in?
10th.
10th grade, nice. How you adjusting to the big building, Is it fun?
It's not bad. I got used to it pretty quickly.
You ever get lost on like the first week or two?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, especially difficult with the whole like two
Yeah.
levels,
They look exactly the same.
Yeah, that's the thing, because it's literally just a big circle. So you see the different pods, and you're like, well, I think my teacher's in this one. Then you realize your teacher's on the opposite one, and it's like, okay.
You go to homecoming at all?
Yeah, I did.
How was that? First
That was fun. My friends and I spent most of the time in the corner of the parking lot dancing.
Nice.
Because it was crowded.
Yeah, it was really crowded. There was a lot of people, especially.
The worst part was the mud.
Yeah, the mud was awful.
I spent like an hour cleaning my shoes afterwards.
Yeah. I immediately did. I didn't wear these shoes on Sunday, but on Monday, since I was wearing the same shoes from homecoming, I immediately cleaned them up. I was like, because it was so muddy.
Yeah, and my shoes were black, so it was noticeable.
How's school going? For adjusting after COVID. It's the first year officially back.
It's not too bad. Just like, I don't know. It's weird to me that on the bus we have to wear a mask, but that's it.
Yeah, is that required to wear a mask?
Yeah.
Oh, it's weird. Is there any thing you still getting used to after COVID? Something that you really don't like? You're not used to
using my locker.
Lockers, yeah.
Because last year we just carried our backpacks around everywhere.
Of course.
Oh, did you forget from middle school?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I still forget, so yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, so you basically came directly from middle school to high school, this massive building.
Pretty much.
It's a tough transition.
Yeah. Especially with getting a year of basically nothing in between.
Mhm.
Yeah. So what's your favorite class so far? What's
right now I'd probably say creative writing.
Okay. Are you into writing?
Yeah. Okay. I like it because right now since it's October, we're doing more spooky stuff and horror, and it's fun to write and read it.
You have any favorite authors or writers?
Not particularly.
Nice. Are you in any clubs at all? Have you started joining any clubs?
No, I want to, but I just haven't.
Cool. I think there's a creative writing club, so you might be interested in that.
Maybe.
I don't know where that is, but that might still exist.
If you were to join a club apart from the creative writing club, what would you join? What one looks the best to you?
I'm trying to remember what it's called. The Pride one. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah.
What do they do in that club?
No idea.
Oh.
I just have a couple friends in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's the GSA, right?
Yeah.
GSA, pretty sure.
What's I know you haven't been at this school for very long, but what's your favorite thing you've done so far?
The pep rally and homecoming were cool. Even though it was raining during the pep rally, kind of made it more fun.
That was a fun time, yeah. Any thing you really just miss, or something that you didn't appreciate before you had it, but you now appreciate from COVID? Something that you lost but now gained back?
A weird thing with me specifically over the time of COVID, I used to be really good at talking to people and making friends with people, and now I'm less good at talking to people, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I just forgot how to talk to people in person.
Do you find it that other students are kind of having this problem too? They're having a problem adjusting to the school?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think we've had other people on here say the same thing.
Yeah, a lot of people say that actually.
Yeah, it's definitely hard to readjust, especially after not talking to people. That
especially being in close proximity with so many people all the time for 7 hours a day. That's pretty tough.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
You got any favorite sort of memories from COVID year or just this year?
My favorite part of what I was doing during COVID was one of my friends, Landon Merida, would have parties, and we would all go there and we'd have fun there. And that was the only social interaction I had throughout most of COVID with people other than my friend who lives down the street from me.
Yeah. Was it the same group of people there every time?
Almost, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I was gonna say that there's a huge COVID concern there if it's in the middle of COVID, but I mean if it's the same people every time, I think it was
How long do you think it's going to take for things to get back to like entirely normal? Where you don't have to worry about
entirely
masks or
normal?
anything?
I think it's going to take a while if we want COVID to completely go away, because it's so hard and so many people just won't follow restrictions.
Yeah.
And especially here in Michigan, like, we don't have as many restrictions as we probably should. Because I have a brother who lives in Chicago, and he tells me they still have to wear masks everywhere and stuff like that.
Wow.
And here's the only place that they don't.
Yeah.
And we have higher cases.
Do you kind of see it as more like when you're like a junior, when you're a senior, things will be normal, or what's like the time gauge of that?
I feel like it'll probably be after I graduate.
Wow, that long, huh? It really
Yeah.
takes a while, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could definitely see this going on for a long time.
Yeah.
For sure.
Because numbers go down and then they go back up. And it keeps happening.
Yeah, I don't even know if we're having a prom this year either. That's still on the fence, too.
Really?
I think it's because, like, they might go back up because it's winter, you know? That's when, like, float season is. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we can just hope for the best at this point. Just hope that we kind of get over the whole situation. But
Yeah.
But hopefully you have a prom. I mean, like, you still got
Yeah.
2 years, you know?
yeah, I think next year is definitely going to be a lot more normal than
Yeah.
even this year. Like this year's still a little bit goofed up. But
Yeah.
holy crap, we're like a minute and a half past 5 minutes.
Oh,
So
sorry.
so
alright.
if you like just to close it out, like what's like one like message you'd give to anybody who watches this, anybody in the school, just a little piece of advice that you could give from your
Just,
experience.
I guess, try to be friends with people who you think that you'd get along with and be nice to other people. Like, don't hate on people for no reason. Like, for example, when people were barking in the hallways.
Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah, that was.
I was one of the people that would get barked at because I do dress different. So I was like, I would bark back because it was funny. And they were like, huh?
Yeah, I'm very fortunate that I never witnessed any barking.
Yeah, I never saw it, but I heard a lot.
Yeah, there was a lot of bark talk going on.
Yeah.
People.
It was
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah,
Why barking of all things?
Of course.
some weird TikTok stuff probably. Anyways, but yeah, I think that's good advice. Honestly, like that's pretty straightforward. Like you just gotta be nice to people, and eventually you'll find your group. You know,
Right.
and you'll find the people that.
And like I did, because in elementary school, I had like one friend, and then as soon as COVID started, she ghosted me for 3 months, so she didn't have to talk to me.
Yeah.
And we haven't talked since. So. And then I found my friend group that I have now, and they're a lot nicer and are more like me and have similar interests.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for the interview.
Yeah, thanks for the interview.